All right, guys, back with you. Told you it'd be quick, but I'm gonna have to. Oop, not that. There we go. Update one more, and we'll be good to roll for this next matchup. Let's see here. I think they want to be red, I believe. Here we go. Perfect. All right, guys. We are waiting for an invite to this matchup. I know the captain for Agoge was in here earlier. If you are still in here, make sure to get me the invite so we can get rolling ASAP. I can't read what that name is, but thank you for hanging out and watching, for being here to keep us all company and supporting the squads. Oh, there's the invite. Love to see it. Javian, thanks for the invite. So we're waiting for match number 2 to get started here. Yeah, this is a matchup I'm excited about because I think it was Agoge may have made a roster change, and they didn't look great in their first match, but with this new team, they looked great in their 3-1 win against Primal. That was a matchup I didn't know what to expect. Primal went up 1-0 after the first hard point, but Agoge just took it to them after that. They looked dominant, so it was very impressive. Excited to see what they're going to be able to do here tonight against Awoken, as Awoken really needs a win. They're 0-2, 1-6 map count. Definitely need to get something going here with the playoffs right around the corner. But one thing they can take solace in is the fact that everyone makes the playoffs here. The regular season is mainly for seeding. So really, there's not a whole lot to worry about till playoffs start. And GG is once again in the side of Furious Steel, as they have come into this season looking very, very strong. They have a great team. Let me make sure I have teams right. Hold on. JB and G. Oh, that's which one. There we go. Okay, we're good. Sorry, guys. We're good to go. I was just making sure the teams were correct, but should be good to roll. I'm excited to see what's going to happen here. I think Agoge will have the upper hand. They are just, I think they're going to have a lot of confidence coming after last night. Can't swap them again. I'm not sure when Furious Steel plays again. Double check and see. Maybe tomorrow? No. Their matchup against M7 has not been scheduled yet, so I'll assume probably this weekend at some point. Probably Friday or Saturday. But here we go. We are going to map 1 of Agoge Gaming versus Awoken. A big matchup for both teams. They're looking to make a mark in the league for themselves. Davian's going to grenade himself right off the rip. Not the start you want. It's Vrook's going to find a couple kills. Something that I kind of forgot about for Awoken is Vrook is definitely their leader in Respawn. He's a very good player. He played with us in our Black Ops 4 league a little bit. And he's definitely a playmaker, but he needs some help from his squad. From what I recall, the last couple matchups they had, he really needed some help in the slaying department. And that's something that Agoge does a really good job with, is having consistent slaying from their entire lineup. But so far, very back and forth map. Awoken's doing a good job of holding these spawns for P2, like I talked about the first matchup. Really, the team that spawns on the P5 side wants to get as much time as they can here on P1, and what you want as the other team is to do your best to hold these spawns. Hold things down so you don't get broken and give up, a huge early, like a 50, 60, 70 seconds right away off of 2 hills. So good start, though, for Agoge. They do have a 25-7 lead. They are starting to work their way towards the back of the map, but Awoken's winning a lot of important gunfights. Impressive to see here. Zap's going to find a couple kills. Vrook's starting hot already as he's 5 and 4, putting up kills as usual. And it looks like one player for Agoge has made his way through, but Gio's going to get shut down, I think it was. Looking for him to be a big playmaker for this team, as he looked great last night. Locke definitely had some impressive plays. Crux did great things with the M4. JB's really starting slow here, but once he picks it up, this Ajo's team is going to be in great shape as they actually do finally break through with about half left in the 30 seconds left in the point here. See what Awoken can figure out. Not sure if they want to rotate or just try to sit here and get the scrap time, but they're just trying to pin back Ajo's, it looks like. They aren't going to push forward too much. They're just going to make sure it's going to be difficult for them to rotate to P3. And JB finally starting to win some gunfights as he's 3 and 7. Starting to heat up a little bit, but Awoken is set up already for P3 as the gunfights are all going the way of Awoken. And this is a good comeback hill for Awoken. They got broken at the 30-second mark by Agoge and P2, but they're doing a good job of holding on a hill that is generally pretty contest heavy. You've seen teams rack up points time on this hill, but it's not something you usually want to count on. It's pretty easy for grenades to come flying in, something to come flying in. And once again, at the 30-second mark, Agoge will break in. This seems to be something they are doing rather consistently, but it didn't last for long. So Awoken's going to find the time. Well, as I said that once again, Ajo's does break through. It looks like Awoken is going to try to work their way towards P4. And this is an important rotation here, as teams don't want to give up these back spawns. Getting set up for P5 is the most important rotation or hold on this hill. Or, I'm sorry, on this map. If that's the one hill where you can usually get a full 40 to 50 seconds without having to grind too hard. There's a lot of really good spots to hold from, and Awoken seems to have this early time along with still spawning on the correct side. So they're playing this very well. Agoge is going to try to not only get the time here on P5 or P4, but also rotate through towards these back spawns. JB and a couple of big kills in the map. Electrify with 2 of his own. JB starting to heat up 7-11. Electrify's already up to 11 kills. And we have a lot of red in the kill feed. This lead is continuing to grow. Finesse gets taken out by JB. Another gunfight. Once he gets 2 more, as he's up to 9 and 12. And Farouk is in a big position here. He's going to get taken out by Electrify. And there's actually only 1 player left here for Awoken. It's going to be a 3v1. Proffer's doing a good job of playing his life. And he's going to be able to find Electrify. Nope. We could not finish it. Couldn't finish the kill. This is a huge gunfight as the player for Agoge does come in. He's going to get taken up by Glock. Glock's the last one alive as everyone's for Awoken starting to funnel in here. Early time is going the way of Agoge, but it's not really going to matter yet. As Awoken players do get taken out as Agoge swarms them in P5. And this lead continues to grow. Electrify did slide in. I'm sorry. Somebody slid in. I don't know if it's Finesse or who it was. Proffer somehow found his way back in a corner. Electrify does have a 2-piece going. We'll be able to find a third. He finds a third. Can he find a fourth? He does find a fourth. Electrify holding this hill down basically by himself here. He's getting all the kills. This lead for Agoge is starting to grow a little bit, up to just about 70 points. Electrify on a 5 spree. Let's stick on with him until he goes ahead and dies, if that were to happen. Agoge playing great hardpoint at the moment. Awoken actually was doing a pretty good job early on, even though they were getting outslayed. But really, once JB started to win some gunfights, that's really all Agoge needed. As Electrify is still winning gunfights. He's on an 8 spree. Gonna be a 9 spree momentarily. There it is. Can he reach double digits? He's up to 21 and 12. He was 12 and 12 before this started. Farouk finally takes him out. Let's talk about Farouk a little bit. 17 and 15, playing great here. He's the one to win the important gunfights for his squad as he wins another against Crux. He's just running. He is just trying to get towards this P1 hill. This is kind of unfortunate for Awoken, though, as they didn't get any time on P5, and in the process of, of Electrify's big streak, they actually rotated and got spawns for P2 now. So Awoken needs to try to dedicate some time here towards his P1. If they try to break these spawns now and fail, they're going to be down by pretty much 100 points before they can even respond. So this is a very important rotation for Awoken, and it's not going their way so far. Electrify is just racking up kills. He's up to 24 and 14. First one of 20 in the lobby. Grenade's going to take out Glock. Electrify with that pistol once again, and this is where it gets scary. Lead is creeping up on 90 points. Electrify is just taking everybody out that's pushing. as he finds another kill. He is up to 28 and 14, double positive on another. He's on a 7 spree. And there is nothing Awoken can do here. These subs for Agoge are just making such an impact that they can't even get close to the hill. Javian knows there's one more here. He's gonna be able to find. Nope, he's only gonna find one of that. It's not gonna matter. It's Electrify. He's up to 10. He's at a 9 spree, a 10 spree, 11 spree now. I'm sorry. He's gonna find. Oh, well, could not find 12 and 13. But it's not going to matter as this lead continues to swell. 3 players from Awoken are starting to make their way towards his next hill. Javian wins a big gunfight. There's another zone here. He's going to lay down, play patiently. He's going to get taken out, though. As Awoken needs to string together at least two hills in a row here to make their way back into this game. But Agoge is flexing their muscles, and it is impressive. And really, this is the Electrify show. He is just dominating this map for the side of Agoge, and Awoken has no way to respond. Farouk is playing pretty well, 22 and 22, but when someone on the other squad is 35 and 16, what are you supposed to do? As Geo absolutely snaps on his zapper, gets a 2-piece. He's 20 and 11. Let's not forget about him. As Agoge has broken in here momentarily. Let's see, they cannot win it here. That's the only positive for the side of Awoken, is it is going to see at least one more hill. Looks like Glock may get shot in the back here momentarily. Geo is going to be helping his buddy out. No auto aim through those railings there, unfortunately, as Awoken's probably going to be able to pick up, you would think, this scrap time, as the players for Agoge are trying to work their way towards P4. Finesse wins a couple of big gunfights. In rotation, Farouk's going to find one of his own. Zap's going to be the important player for his team here. He's going to find one. He's going to be able to find. Oh, could not finish off the kill. Farouk's going to finish off Glock, though, as Awoken is the first in P4. And if you're Agoge here, you don't have to press too much. You only need 21 more points. You actually do break into P4 here. And if you want to just play for scrap time from here on out, you definitely can. Propper's going to throw a stun. It's going to get rejected by the cell phone tower. And this is looking like it could be GG's. Everyone for Awoken is spawning way out. They have to fight all the way across the map and also get on the hill. This is looking like it's going to be map number 1 to Agoge Gaming. Oh, and as I said, Awoken somehow slides her way in. Agoge only needs 2 more seconds. This is dangerous. Awoken cannot afford to slip up at all. Finesse trying to hang out and make something happen. And Electrify has passed that 40 kill mark. Geo slides in, gets the kills. It's all red in the kill feed. Agoge, map number 1. What an impressive map there. I actually saw the individual plays for side of Electrify, but I'm curious as to how this matchup would have looked if he wasn't just sprinting around and having his way with Awoken, because he really was just the major playmaker. Farouk got up to 30 kills as well, and he needs help majorly. This is kind of what I was talking about before the map started, where Farouk is the major playmaker, but he put up 30. No one else in their team put up over 18, and that's hard to win hardpoint like that. Very, very difficult. And for you guys in the chat right now, we still do have one more match after this one. Don't want to sell this one short or try to get ahead too quickly, but we actually do have, it is Inception versus M7. So a couple squads looking for big wins coming up after this. But let's go ahead and see how the Search and Destroy is going to go after an Agoge dominant win in map number 1. That was an impressive performance there. Obviously, we saw Electrify doing his thing. I think he ended up with 43. So he was the big-time performer for his squad. But overall, the side of Agoge did a very good job of breaking in. They didn't really have early setups very often, or when they did, they weren't overly strong. But they did a very good job of getting into their offensive pushes pretty early, breaking with about 30 or 40 seconds left and holding on from there. And then that transition from P5 back to P1 and P2 was just very dominant. That's where they pulled ahead. I think were up by like 80 before that transition started, and that's when the league grew and swelled to like 110, I want to say. So very good plays there by Agoge as they dominate. So we do have Awoken trying to talk in the chat here, it looks like. I don't know if the host is going to give me the ability to switch what I am. Come on. Can I switch to Codcaster, please? Whoever the host is of this match, can you allow the players to pick their own squads? No? That's not a thing, apparently. Okay. Oxford, thank you for the follow. Appreciate that. Oh, man, this is very sad. The disrespect. Whoa. Oh, there we go. Make sure that we got the teams right here. Okay, we do. Beautiful. Yeah, trying to do things on Modern Warfare is like putting in cheat codes like all the old games. Like you have to remember or figure out Morse code in order to figure out how to do simple tasks. It's not great. It's not great. But here we go. Map number 2. Gunrunner, Search and Destroy. This is a map that Awoken has to play well on. They've struggled a little bit here recently. We haven't seen them play in what seems like a couple weeks, but we're definitely looking for them to find some momentum here, try to do their best to slow down the side of Agoge, and try to get a map under their belt here. Let's see who we hopping on with first. Who am I looking at? We're gonna hop on with Finesse right away. As I think the last time I saw Awoken play Search and Destroy, it was on this map, and Varuk was trying to make plays mid-map and needed a little help from his teammates. As gunfights are going down, no one has dropped yet. It looks like the bomb is going to be in green. Ajo's playing very smart, not going to be overextending just yet, trying to see how Awoken plays. Electrify is going to keep his slaying going as he gets first blood on Varuk. Big kill. Proper is going to respond with the kill and Electrify. See, Cody's going to find one on Jabian. That's going to be 2v2 as Crux finds Zap. So far, Finesse is trying to work his way around this crates area. And there is a player for Agoge here in the far crate trying to get some type of information for his team. The bomb will go down. Glock does take up Proper, who's going to get taken out by Cozy. And now we got 2v2. Ajo's trying to work the retake. And Crux could not finish off the kill as he did get a chance to take out Cozy there. The players are actually split as Steel's in a good spot to make something happen. He's going to get taken out by Cozy. That's going to be a 2v1. Crux, the last one alive. He can definitely make it happen. He's going to find a kill on Cozy. Will he be able to predict where Finesse is? 14 seconds left. Time is running down. He didn't see him. He's going to try to hop on the... Nope, he's not going to hop on the bomb. He's not going to be able to find it. He might be able to get the kill, though. He's going to get the kill, and that's going to be round number 1 to Awoken. Just like I said, looking for them to get something positive going. And that's definitely positive. Getting a map around under your belt right away. Definitely what you want to see if you are Awoken. Ajoge did look pretty strong in Search and Destroy last night, though. I don't know if it was primal, just not practiced or polished or what, but Ajoge looked very, very good in Search and Destroy, and it was on this map. I'm looking for them to look pretty good here in the offensive round. So they're going to be sending an AR to watch over this B site from a good height. Electrify's going to find the first one on Varuk once again, as that matchup is going to be fun to watch the rest of this map here. Got shots going down everywhere. Nobody dropping, however. It is just a waiting game at this point. Big gunfight win that I somehow tabbed off of. Zap stays alive, nor does he get the kill. So that's going to be a stalemate as Proffer's going to take out Crux. He went through green and got a pretty easy pick there. No one seemed to be watching it. Finesse is going to find Geo. Bomb is actually down, but it's a 4v3 in favor of Awoken. Proffer is going to be the major issue here as the side of Ajo is trying to figure out where he's at. I don't think they expect him to still be here as Glock's going to find one, Electrify's going to find one, 3v2. Electrify's going to find another. Javian is going to get the gunfight win. Oh my gosh, with a pistol nonetheless. That's going to be a 1-1 matchup going into round 3. I don't know. Oh, that is... Oh no. That is not a gunfight you can lose. I don't think he would have won the round anyways, but not good for the confidence, that's for sure. Everyone that's hanging out, appreciate you supporting these squads. Electrify starting out hot. He is 4-1, keeping things rolling after a great map 1. Group finally gets first blood on Electrify. He's going to pay him back a little bit as he's going to get traded out by Jabian. It's going to be a 4v4 as Jabian's getting a little bit aggressive here. Cody's going to take him out, though. Finesse trying to stay alive as Crux trying to wallbang Finesse here in green. Geo, big kill on Cozy. 3v3. Zaps him to find Geo. 3v2. Zap's going to find another kill on Glock, and this is a 3v1. Crux, the last one alive, and that's going to be map or round number 2 for Awoken. Both these teams are doing a really good job of trading out kills. They've been very effective with it so far, and that's a sign of two teams that are really evenly matched. Just, you know, one gets first blood, the person who got first blood gets traded out immediately. You know, ping pong, we go back and forth. Very impressive stuff so far. Something that I have noticed is both teams seem to be playing a little bit cautiously, not really picking any crazy rushes or popping dead silence and running through smoke. Really pretty straightforward. Varuk once again gets first blood electrified. That is 2 apiece as they are going back and forth, first flooding each other. And right now, Varuk has the upper hand as it is 5v4 in favor of Awoken. Glock is going to be hanging out outer woods trying to get a pick. He does have 2 players kind of looking at him here, but neither is going to give too much. Proffer actually does take out Crux. That's a 5v3. Geo is going to fly through, find 1 kill. Cozy actually does pop dead silence, and these 2 are playing Rosie here. The bomb might go down. Oh, Geo, huge kill on Cozy there. 3v3, bomb's trying to go down, but he's going to get taken out. Bomb does not go down. That's a big kill by Zap. Jabian does find Proffer, so it's a 2v2. Bomb is actually down on the site. Zap in a key position here to make something happen, as I think it is Jabian is surrounded by 2 players. Varuk is in the corner. Nobody expects him to be here. This is going to be an unfortunate gunfight here. Varuk, easy kill. Last player is Glock, who's taken up by Zap. That's going to be a 3-1 lead. And Kim, yes, yep. That match is after this one. A great start here for Awoken is they are trying to make sure they get some type of momentum going in their way. Agoge, I want to see them be a little more aggressive here. They've played kind of passively. Maybe that's just their style. But if I remember anything from their last matchup yesterday, they seem to play more aggressively. So as we do have trades, once again going back and forth as Awoken gets first blood, Agoge responds with one of their own. 4v4. Zap is going to keep things rolling as he is 6-2. He is dominating with this M4 of his. The bomb is trying to work its way, I think, back to B, but not really sure what it's doing yet. Chewy, I have this match and then one more. We can play afterwards, don't you worry. This Geo is sitting in a pretty good spot here. I really like what he's doing. Playing patiently. Glock's going to find another kill in Zap. That's a huge kill to get him off the map. Geo is trying to find a player here towards the cards. He does find one. That's going to be a... I'm sorry. It's 2v2 now. 2v1. As Glock is going to find Proffer. Varuk, the last one alive. The bomb is down towards A. They do know that. Do they know Vrook is on the flank, though? As soon as he shoots, he's going to give away a lot of information. Vrook's going to get the kill. Did he see Geo? Grenade almost takes him out. What a great grenade by Vrook. Geo's trying to play his life. He's going to get shot in the back. He's going to get away with his life somehow. Bomb is going down. This is a great play by Vrook. This is played perfectly. Bomb's going to get down. Geo actually did run away. Who is going to be able to win this important round number 5? Vrook is playing this so well. He's just always moving. He's going to pop the dead silence. He did not see Geo. I don't think Geo saw him. And now Tom's running down. About 20 seconds left. You need 7.5 seconds to, or 7 seconds to defuse. Is it 7? 7.5? This is looking like it's going to be another round for Awoken, as Geo has to make a move quickly. Vrook's playing this perfectly. It's not going to matter as they just continue to miss each other. Geo's going to win the gunfight. The bomb is going to explode, and that's going to be a 4-1 lead for Awoken. Honestly, it's up to you guys if you want to push it back. If you want to, that's totally fine. If you want to play map number 1 and we'll hop in with you for map number 2, that's totally up to you guys. Yeah, 4v1, Awoken looking very, very good here in Search to Destroy. Crux doesn't get some information as he's going to take out Proffer for first blood. Ajo's trying to get anything going here. Jamie's going to find another kill. Finesse will take out Electrify, who's been really slowed down after a hot start. Geo's going to pop out, try to finish off the kill. Finesse somehow survives. And Glock's going to get taken out as well. Big gunfight here over in Cole, as this next kill is going to be key. Geo trying to find this player. He's going to be able to take out Finesse. Jamie's going to respond with one on Vrook as well. 3v1. Bomb should go down here momentarily as it's rotating through mid-map. And this is exactly what Agoge needs. If they somehow lose this round, it would be incredible. But it looks like they should be able to get their second round on the board. And there it is. I thought I updated the map count. Did I not? There we go. Now try the map count command. Should work now. Slugger, yes, that is something I need to switch here. When we went to cross-platform, we rebranded, and the person who usually updates the Twitter or the Twitch stuff, his computer's messed up, wasn't able to update it. So I will update that once we are done here tonight and get that fixed moving forward. As Agoge is looking for their second round in a row, they're trying to get something going. Proffer's in a great spot here as Finesse takes out JB to start the round off. Proffer waiting for any type of aggression out of Agoge through this mid-bathroom area. Agoge need to start getting some picks here. They're just all pinned back so far. Didn't even know you could throw a grenade up there. It's incredible. Crux finds Vrook, almost gets Proffer in the process. That's going to be a 4v3. Glock's going to take out Finesse. And Proffer is trying to find this player here. Well, of course it still has you, Kim. I have to update people on how the entire night's matches went. Oh, Glock did not see Proffer sitting there. That's going to be round number 5 for Awoken, as they are one round away from getting their first map on the board. Yeah, Kim, I have to have all the matches from tonight on there. I can't just have the most recent one. What if somebody comes in and wants to know how the first match finished? You know? Got to have all the information for them. I don't know. At this rate, we're going to go to at least 4 maps, so probably going to have to push it back. as Awoken is trying to tie this up at 1 apiece. Vrook's to take out Geo. First blood. This is looking like an Awoken map. Prox takes out Vrook. Electrify. Big kill there on Proffer, as Proffer has been a thorn in the side of Agoge here. Playing in cheeky corners and always getting into advantageous spots. Agoge, once again, this is kind of what we saw yesterday against Primal. Bomb wasn't really going down much for him. They aren't really big on throwing smokes, playing behind that, and getting the bomb down. Clocks to take a Finesse. Bomb is slowly but surely making its way towards mid-map. I don't really know what they're... Oh, okay. Okay, yeah. Good job. I'm just kidding. Electrify is going to get the bomb down. Looks like it's going to finally be a map or a round in favor of Agoge, as they have to string together 4 in a row here to win this and go up 2-0. 1 player left. It is Cozy. Cozy? I guess the X could be anything. Who knows? He's trying to make his way through mid pipes. He's going to have Electrify here to deal with. Did bait out the shots. He's not going to win the gunfight. That's going to be round number 3 for Agoge. 0-16. Thanks for the follow. Appreciate that. Now's an important round. Obviously, could have been 6-2 Awoken there had they won that round, but that's definitely one of those confidence-building rounds for Agoge. They can definitely put a couple rounds together, get this come-from-behind win, or is Awoken going to hold strong here? It's a map they definitely need, but they're looking a lot better here in a slower-paced game mode. We have shots going over the top from the side of Agoge, trying to get a pick. Start this round off. Crux, huge grenade kill and Finesse. Electrifies, trying to bait out Vrook. I think he does suspect someone to be outside these doors. No one's giving up an inch at the moment as shots are going left and right. Grenade's going to go out, I think. I don't even know where it went. Incredible stuff as Crux finds another kill. Zap's going to take one out. Vrook's going to respond with Jabian. 3v3. This is going on the wire. Electrify is still hiding in the bathroom here, playing it smart. I like what he's doing. He does hear the players outside his door. This next gunfight win is going to be enormous. As the bomb's going down, Awoken finally going to get it down, force Agoge to move out of their hiding. A huge gunfight. Geo does take out Vrook. Crux takes out Proffer. 1 player left. It is Zap in the back of the map. He does have the M4, so if there's anyone who's going to be able to hold this down, that's going to be round number 4 for Agoge. As they do take out that last player, bombs will get defused, and they're clawing their way back into this. This would be a demoralizing loss for Awoken if this were to happen. They got steamrolled in a respawn with a domination coming up. You don't really expect them to win that. They have to win this Search and Destroy. Chewy, I think you're supposed to put a hashtag in front of that. Just so you guys know, Chewy is my best friend. I love Chewy. But here we go. A huge round 10 here. Awoken trying to put it away. Agoge trying to bring it to a round 11. Electrify, huge first one on Vrook. A lot like the first 2 rounds. He flies up, gets an important kill. JB gets taken out by Cozy. It's like, Agoge is trying to play a little bit more aggressively as they are making the way up towards the B site. They are flooding it. Proffer did get some information. Geo, I think, actually did spot him. Really good play by Geo to get the information there. But Crux is going to get taken out by Proffer. It's going to be a 4v3 in favor of Awoken. Now Agoge is kind of in an unfortunate spot. They're just stuck. Electrify does get a big kill. 3v3. Proffer's going to take out Clock. 3v2. This Zap is the key player here as he's going on the flank. Grenade comes in. Proffer almost gets taken out. Zap is going to be able to shut this down if Agoge is not careful. Zap, oh, this is going to be huge. These players for Agoge may know that there's something going on, but they're playing it smart so far. Geo, it's going to get a huge gunfight when it's up. I don't know how he got that kill. 2v2. That stun's going to not work out as it almost takes out Proffer. And now it looks like Agoge is just trying to figure out where they want to go. They're wrapping all the way around to A. I love this play. This is a smart play. This is the only way they can do this well. Electrify might get shot in the back here momentarily. He's looking for any type of push. Awoken is playing this a little bit tentatively. His bomb's going to be going down. Great play by Agoge. Bomb is down. 2v2. Electrify trying to get any information he can. He's going to get a big gunfight back here. He's going to take it by Proffer. 1v2. Geo, last one alive. Bomb is being defused. Geo's got to go check it. Geo's got to check the bomb. He didn't see the player. Bomb's getting defused. Nope, he got it. And that's going to be a defuse for Awoken to win 6-4 and take us to map number 3 tied at 1 apiece. For a second there, I thought he hopped off the bomb. It didn't give the indicator of the bomb getting defused. So when he stood up, I thought he gave it up. But Geo just didn't feel comfortable enough checking the bomb there. It was planted for the wrong side for him. He picked the wrong side to go and try to defend it from. But overall, really good round there for Awoken. Almost fell apart. I don't know how the side of Agoge played that as patiently as they did. But the two players for Agoge there, once the bomb was planted, really split up. I think I would have preferred to see them kind of play that together and kind of hold the side where the bomb was planted, but they gave it up. The Electrify got picked, and it was just kind of unfortunate for Geo there towards the end. Couldn't get back towards the bomb. Even if he did peek it, I think the player for Awoken would have been able to take him out. But overall, a very exciting map as we are going to a domination. Exactly, Caster. Yeah, that's yeah. I don't know if I like that play. There are some times where I don't mind when the bomb planters split. But on that occasion where you don't really have any information on where the other team is, I think I would have preferred them to stick together. I think it would have worked out a little bit better for them. Obviously, hindsight's 2020, so we got to see the result of them not sticking together. But yeah, definitely would have preferred to see them go at it as a squad and kind of try to win those gunfights as a team versus 1v1 or 1v2. So. But this isn't a very important map here. This is a tough one for me. Yeah, Chewy, that was a little bit strange. I think I liked what Electrify was trying to do. I just don't know if he really had an idea of what he wanted to do there. He popped the dead silence trying to get into a power position. He ended up just busting through a door, which I don't think gave him away at all. But he definitely broke through, just kind of sprinting around. He wasn't playing overly tentatively. Definitely wasn't expecting a player to come from the backside of the point and or the bomb site, and definitely did not work out in his favor. Yeah, no, I mean I'm definitely with you. Definitely with you, Narsikar. Definitely with you, brother. Feel like that should have been a round win for Agoge there, but they just, yeah, that idea to split up and push the backside solo like that while sprinting around, not the best. I kind of would prefer to see one go up top AC and one kind of hang out back trains there and have them both watch the backside for the first 10 to 15 seconds and then kind of give it up. But they chose as a split, so. JFO Furious Steel already played. They won 3-0 tonight, so you already missed them, unfortunately. But we are going to a map number 3 here. Gunrunner domination. I feel like we might see Agoge come out with a little extra fire. I'm sure that that loss did not feel very good. And I think they're going to come out here with a little bit of passion. Probably gun a little bit. I think I did see some body shots last game. That always adds to the fire. But here we go. We're going to hop on with Electrify right off the rip, as he's been the key playmaker for his squad. Definitely in the respawns, as Javian's going to get first blood. Electrify once again already beaming. He's going to find almost 2. Gio's going to get the kill on Varuk there. And very standard start as both squads have their home flags. As Glock's going to fly out, take out Zap. Not an easy gunfight. And this B site might be... Oh my, Glock, close gunfight went on Finesse there. That just kind of shows the power of the M4. And let me switch, thank you. And so far, very standard start. B yet has not really been overly contested, as Javian's doing a good job of keeping these Awoken players off of C, as he's going to clear that, and it's going to be an AC setup for Agoge. Not what you generally see, but if you aren't going to commit to B yet, which they now should finally be doing, a great start for Agoge. I love when teams try this. Javian's going to somehow get the gunfight when he's going to almost kill Varuk as well. And Agoge doing everything they can to add insult to injury here on the domination. They're trying to get that 3 cap, or at the very least neutralize it, as Javian almost kills Crux. Very aggressive shooting. Oh my, Crux is just beam with this M4 of his, as I don't know what just happened there. Crux almost got taken out by something. But Agoge just charging early on, as this lead is already growing. As I say that, Awoken is going to get onto B and probably be able to get it. Electrify is going to throw a grenade, take them off it for the time being. Gio almost walks into a bomb. Oh, Gio does win one of those gunfights. Big one as Javian's going to respond with another. B is still in the hands of Agoge. Actually, it might be neutralized. I'm sorry. And Awoken is finally starting to play domination. They work their way towards A, just about neutralize it. Benji, the league standings are actually not on Discord. We have them on a spreadsheet that we give out to the captains. But outside of that, we haven't posted them anywhere yet. But if you have any questions on who's doing what, I can definitely fill you in. As Agoge is going to get B back. Electrify's going to take out Varuk. Varuk's out 6-6 here. And this is a perfect example of what kind of help Varuk needs. He's 6-6, but we have 4-6 from Finesse, 1-7 from Zap, 2-7 from Cozy. Just the overall slaying from top to bottom from the side of Awoken seems to majorly struggle. As it is still going to be a very strong AB setup for Agoge. They keep going for C, and that's exactly what you want to do. You want to keep the enemy pinned back in that back corner spawning. As Glock gets his 3rd kill in a row, he's going to kind of get traded out. As it looks like Agoge has this game in control so far. They're going to be up by about 30 points. And just like that, Awoken does a good job of getting towards A. They are going to be able to neutralize that and actually get it, I believe. Now they're going to be working towards B. Agoge just trying to slow things down over there. And as I say that, they're actually going for C as well. So this is a smart play. Crux is going to get taken out, though, by Proffer. So that didn't... Actually, they did secure C for the time being. So good stuff there, as they are going to be working their way back to an A-B setup. Back and forth we go. Zaps and take a couple players towards B. Proffer's going to make a big play here. He's going to come from behind. He's only going to be able to kill one, as he could not find Javian. Javian's going to be able to get a 2nd kill as well. Agoge once again holding strong here. A-B under a minute and a half. It's actually impressive that Awoken has kept it within 30 with 2 players really struggling. We have 8 and 24 combined. Zap and Cozy. Not good stuff. You cannot win domination or any respawn for that matter with 2 players doing that, unfortunately. They're really lagging behind. But Awoken's trying to stay in it here. We've seen Awoken do a couple of good things. They just can't win multiple rounds in a row, or multiple gunfight waves in a row. Guys, I will try to send the standings spreadsheet here momentarily. See if I can get it out. I had to make a banner for it. I haven't done that yet, or I could make a command. But I usually have somebody else to take care of that for us. So this is going to be a good-sized lead for Agoge, as they're going to be up by 41 points going into half number 2. Sorrow, I think Optic plays on Friday. I actually don't know if they're playing in this tournament this weekend or not. I have no clue. As we go into half number 2, Awoken needs to play a perfect half of domination here, as they are down big early. And Agoge actually does start on the good side if you want the A-B setup if possible. Cozy trying to win gunfights here towards B, as there is smoke, there are bullets, there are bodies, there's everything going on here except for points, gathering points. As B is still neutral, Crux finds a couple big kills mid-map. And B is going to be gathered by Agoge once again. That grenade's not going to find much. I don't think so. I think they just blew up some pipes up top there. It's Finesse. Wins a big gunfight there. Jabian starting to get things rolling. 19-8. He is playing great. After struggling a little bit in the hard point, Jabian is playing great here in the domination. Crux a couple of seconds away from neutralizing this. He's going to be able to neutralize it. Actually, Geo's still here. Geo's going to find Proffer. Geo's going to have a couple players in front of him. He's going to find a second kill as well. It is him and Jabian over here towards C, trying to just cause issues. And Geo's going to get taken out by Vrook. And I think Awoken's going to be able to stabilize slightly, but with just under 3 minutes left here, they need to do a lot more than just stabilize. They need to start to cause some issues for Agoge, which it looks like they're not going to be able to do. Vrook sitting there at 13-14, Finesse 12-15, Proffer 12-14. Zapping starting to pick up a little bit. He's 9-18, but Cozy 6-17, still immensely struggling. As it seems like Agoge just knows where Awoken's going to be at all times. They're playing great domination right now, and they're pulling away. Just over 3 minutes left here. Awoken working towards B. Crux does get taken out, and facing out get killed here by Geo as Red just swarm this B point. This lead continuing to grow, almost up to 60 points. Zap switching to that MP5 that can be so dominant. Crux finds 2, one with the gun, one with the grenade. B is going to be almost, it is actually secured finally, but I think it's going to go right back into the hands of Agoge as they wipe out all the Awoken players here. That's going to be a neutralization and a capture. As every time Awoken gets any small semblance of stability and momentum going their way, it just gets shut down immediately as Geo is just hopping, juking, shooting, doing everything he can to slow down these Awoken players. And he's doing it well. Geo sitting there at 20-15. Jabian still leading the charge at 25-11, playing great domination right now. Guanzo, thanks for the follow. Appreciate that. Geo's going to take out Glock, because why not? If you're not being able to kill the Awoken players because they're all dead already, you might as well just start grenading your teammates. Jabian's going to get shot in the back. And B is neutralized. Unfortunately, with under 2 minutes, Awoken has to do so much more than just get B. They need a 2 cap in neutralization for a while, a 3 cap there. They need everything outside of what they're doing. Holding a 2 cap setup is only going to get them to within, what, like 20 points? It's not even really going to matter. As Electrify is just, oh, he almost took out Finesse there. Or Vrook, would have been incredible. Would have been nuts. But this should be a pretty easy win for Agoge, as they're just going to coast down to the finish line. They don't even really have to push. All they have to do is hold A, and they're going to be able to win this game. Yeah, Benji, actually, you're probably right. Probably it's mathematically impossible. Glock apparently did not want to shoot at Proffer as he was sitting in that corner. And they are coasting towards the end, whipping out the pistols for good measure. Probably kicking themselves for losing that search and destroy, but you have to give credit where credit is due. Awoken played very good and just frustrated Agoge in that S&D. 30 seconds left. Game is winding down. Everyone at this point is just playing for stats. Agoge definitely has the upper hand there. This JB in 28-25, trying to get to that 30 bomb. Geo also close. Finesse just absolutely, or Proffer cooks Electrify. Geo and JB in both 28 kills. Geo's up to 29. Will he be able to get that 30 bomb? Time is winding down. 10 seconds. Who's going to get there? Electrify, couple of pistol kills. One being a teammate. Geo reaches that 30 mark. And that's GG's on map number 3 as Ajo takes a 2-1 lead. What an impressive map. Ajo so far in the respawns with their new roster have looked very, very good. They obviously lost to Primal in the first map yesterday, but ever since then, they've been rolling. And it took an incredible map from Ace to even give them that L to begin with. So very good stuff here. Still surprised for that S&D, but they should be able to put it away here in the hard point, barring some crazy turnaround by Awoken. 6-1 is your prediction? Well, we may not even get to another S&D, so we'll have to wait and see, Oxford. But my prediction is Ajo's puts it away here in the second S&D. They've looked very dominant in the respawns, especially tonight. Waiting for a quick invite, and we will get rolling. I do not have an update on the Inception versus M7 match. I think they just are going to push it back and start it after this one's over, and then we'll switch over and get that rolling. But a good night of Call of Duty. These are definitely some of my favorite nights when we have 3 matches in a row, just rolling through them. All kinds of action for you guys. My voice doesn't really like it too much, but I can make do. We'll be all right. Okay. Thank you, sir. Appreciate the heads up. So, guys, if you are enjoying what you're watching here, definitely make sure to stick around for the next matchup. Should be a lot of fun. M7 is 1-0 so far. Inception is 0-1, looking to get back in the win column after an unfortunate night last night. So a lot of action. We saw some of these teams, actually most of these teams play last night. M7 was not one of them, and Awoken was not one of them. So let's see here. Okay, so there again. And once again, guys, I'm going to give my spiel on kind of how we generate our prize pool for these leagues, because that's probably the biggest question or most asked question I get from players, orgs, and whatever else, whoever wants to know. Ryan, thanks for the follow. We generate our prize pool from 2 different avenues. We get one from the entry fees that the orgs paid to join, and also from Twitch. We have been fortunate enough to have a pretty successful Twitch channel. At least as far as amateur leagues go, and all that is because of you guys. But we donate all of what we make from Twitch towards the prize pool. So, we ask if you have a Twitch Prime sitting around and you enjoy what you see, we would definitely appreciate it when it gets thrown our way. It gets put to great use. Goes towards the players, which is our first priority. And yeah, I mean that's kind of how we've always done things. We started out as a free-to-play league, and we had so much of a contribution from our players that we actually had $1,000 prize pool. So definitely something we take pride in and are very happy to be able to do for our guys. So Kaibu, thank you very much for putting those up. And also, guys, for those playing either earlier, now, or later, if you want to be able to watch your VODs of tonight's match, they are going to be up on our YouTube channel. That should be in the description, I think, in our Twitch. Otherwise, there's a channel in Discord for it as well. So if you're looking to review that, do your homework, you can definitely take care of that. I know I was checking out yesterday's matches and saw they had some views already, so we definitely don't expect him to make any revenue off those. We just do it to try to add some value to the players and orgs and whatever else and coaches. So hopefully it gets utilized. It's Remzi. Thanks for the follow. Appreciate that. We're working our way towards 1,400 followers. It's been a crazy week of streams. We've had a lot of matches as this is our final week of the regular season before playoffs start. But we've had some crazy awesome viewership, some crazy awesome participation in the chat, a lot of subs. Love to see it. You unfollowed. No worries. You just want to show up on stream again. I definitely get it. I can respect it. But here we go. Map number 4. Ajo trying to put this away before it gets to a map 5. They probably don't want to see another search and destroy. Jabian looks like he's a little bit worried about somebody popping up from above. Electrified, doing things around the point as he is clearing things out himself. He's going to get taken out, though, and it looks like Awoken has made their way in. Ajo's top priority here is to hold down these spawns for P2. That is one of the big money hills on this map. As Brook is going to come from behind. He's going to find an easy 3-piece. Will he be able to find more? He will not. He's going to get shut down by Crux. But that's a great start for Brook. And Awoken is taking full advantage of what Brook is doing and building up this very early lead. Ajo can't complain too much. This is a very standard start in terms of spawn size. As Geo's going to get shot in the back. Will he be able to... Oh my gosh, Cozy turns on Glock as well. And actually, it looks like Awoken has somehow found a way to spawn in back. I don't even know how it's possible, but this is... Oh my gosh, how did that work? Individual play by Glock may have actually saved his team there. Oh my gosh. I don't know if anybody else was watching the mini-map there, but Awoken did somehow spawn it back. Ajo just doing a good job here holding spawns down for now, but Awoken's coming from a couple different angles here. We got trades going back and forth, and Crux is finding all kinds of kills. Ajo just trying to hold things down. They have to be careful as Cozy is in the back left part of the map. Electrify senses something might be up. He's going to go ahead and take his time. He does hear some footsteps. He's going to get taken out, though, as Blue is filling up P2 here. As they're trying to break in. The kills, Jabian does respond with 2 of his own. Somehow stays up. But the spawns are in favor of Awoken, as this scrap time should go their way. Looks like Ajo has made the rotations towards P3. Geo's just trying to keep them off the point here, and he's actually done a very good job of this. This is going to work out well for Ajo, as they are the first to rotate. They're the first to get set up here, and Geo's going to get the scrap time to give them a slight lead. Zap's going to get taken out, as he was the only one in the hill. Jabian's going to get taken out. Electrify's going to find 2 in the hill. Oh my gosh. Somehow Electrify is still alive, as he's going to finally get taken out. Kill being traded out back and forth. Crux in the hill with his M4, takes out 2 players. He is holding things down. Geo finds 2 of his own. And finally, Ago seems to be getting some type of foothold here, as it has been back and forth so far. This has been a battle, as it is all red in the kill feed. Ado's doing a great job on a hill that is not... It can be contest heavy, but not always. Nate's going to come out. Electrify's going to get his 11th kill of the map so far, as he's absolutely cooking early on here. This rotation to P5 is huge. If Ajo somehow wins this rotation, which they are not going to, Awoken is here first, but this is another big money hill. Hills 2 and 4 are generally considered the money hills here. Ferg finds a couple kills in rotation. P4 is a very, very difficult hill to break. There are a couple doors in, but you can just pre-aim these so well. It takes a real team effort in order to break in here. So Glock's going to find a big kill in Cozy mid-map, and Glock find more. Nope, he's going to shut down by Vrook. As Awoken is building up time here, trying to get this game knotted up once again and maybe even take a lead. As Glock's going to fly to the hill. Can I get to the hill, please? To rotate through every player. As once again, trades go back and forth. Awoken is winning these trades, however, as Crux is going to try to work his way in. Game, that's what, thank you. And it's Blue in the kill feed here, as they are absolutely dominating map, or P4. Adoge's about to be tied, maybe even down a little bit going into the last hill here. And Adoge has to be a little bit worried about how this is going. I'm sure that they felt very confident after the first hard point after map number 3. But Awoken has definitely figured things out here, and they are awake and ready to fire back as they are actually first in the P5. But all the gunfights are going to like Adoge a little bit. It's kind of hard to tell as there are just kills everywhere. Nobody seems to be getting the upper hand. Electrify, though, doing things himself. Crux is going to take it out, and Awoken is sitting here with the upper hand on P5. It is blue everywhere. Geo's going to get stunned out of his slide cancel. Brute takes him out, and finally, things are going to slow down. This has been a beautiful rotation, as Adoge cannot be happy about how this went. They had the early numbers in the hill. They just couldn't win the gunfights. But it is just waves of blue in the kill feed once again. Awoken is starting to really turn this game on its head. The rotation towards these back spawns to try to get set up for P2 are going to be huge. Looks like Adoge, for the time being, does have the spawns. Are they going to be able to hold these for the entire time? Awoken's main concern here is to get set up for this P2. You can give up scrap time or you know, whatever happens. Andy, I'm casting a match. Bye. It's going to be early time for Adoge, as they are working their way toward trying to tie this game up. Awoken, though, not settling for giving up all this time, which is smart. This can be a contest-heavy hill. Adoge, though, has to be very careful to not give up those back spawns for P2. That is the most important thing they can do right now. They're down by 34. Awoken might get the rest of the scrap time, and now Adoge has to focus solely on getting all of this time on P2. Crux, big kill as he kills the crosser, and all the kills are red. All in favor of Adoge, as they're actually going to get the scrap time and the start of P2 here. Crux hits a big kill and zap. What can Brooke find as he's going to take it out? Adoge doing exactly what you want to see them do if you are an Adoge fan. They're starting to bring this back with a big P2. It seems like they've made a slight adjustment onto where they're going to be kind of focusing their defenses. They had that wide area by bar open the first time, but now that they have Glock, they're going to hold it down by himself. He's doing a great job of defending it, as he's keeping all the players from Awoken from being able to rotate from the backside. Impressive adjustment, as they are now up with about 20 seconds left here on this point. They're actually going to be the first ones to rotate for P3 as well. This is a huge turn of events as they're trying to string together 2 straight hills. Well, basically 2.5 possibly. As Crux and who else is over here? Electrify are the first 2 here. Glock is here to help out as well. As Javian's going to get taken out. Glock is here to help out his teammate. Glock is somehow going to stay alive. Glock gets a 2-piece. He's keeping things alive. And actually, spawns are in favor of Adoge. They did have one player just spawn back there. Things are looking very good for them. They just have to win the gunfights. Glock, oh my gosh, he turns and burns on Brute. What can they do as it's being contested here? Cozy's going to fly, and he's going to get 1 kill. Finesse is going to find one of his own. The hill is in favor of Awoken at the moment. Javian, he's not going to be able to get the kill with the pistol. Finesse is going to take him out, but they are still spawning close. Glock's going to fly in with his M4, and Awoken's done a really good job of responding here. Even though Awoken didn't have spawns, this is actually going to turn out advantageous for them, because they're going to pin Adoge back here and make them fight through all the players to get towards that money hill, which is P5. This is not good for Adoge. Things have turned around rapidly here, as they are now stuck back in their spawn, had to run across the entire map in order to get towards this money hill, which is P5. It was dominated by Awoken the first time, and it's set up to be dominated by them again. Adoge has to do something to at least contest this for a little while. Geo gets 2 big kills early, as they are starting to flood from the front area. You need to get the player out of top blue, as Javian's going to fly and predict the corner. He gets the kill. That's a team kill on Varuk. And this is a huge recovery from Adoge. They found a way to break in, and it is all red in the kill feed. This is perfect. This is exactly what you want. Awoken's going to be spawning in back, trying to make their way through, but it's not going to matter. The player top blue, who I think is Crux, he's going to be able to hold some of these players at bay. He's going to take them by Varuk. And Zap's going to be able to fly and somehow gets a kill. Electrify's going to take him out. And Agoge has turned this game around immensely. They were in a terrible spot there. Had Awoken able to hold that hill. Would have been almost GG's. But Agoge is going to be able to take a small lead here. And they're going to be trying to battle for P1. Zap somehow wins a gunfight on Geo. This is another hill that Awoken looked really good on the first time around. Can they find a way to break in? I don't understand how that worked there. Crux finds a 3-piece, the M4. Oh, Glock takes out Geo. Glock is in the hill. He does have help from his teammates, and this is looking like a good setup for the side of Agoge. As we have a lot of red in the kill feed. Glock, big kill and fast. Glock's been playing phenomenally. His KD may not show it, but I feel like he's had a lot of important kills. Did he stick that player? I think he did. Another kill for Glock. Glock's doing great things with the M4. Oh, Glock gets taken out. Awoken is in for the time being. Important gunfights coming up here, but JBeans finds one. Electrify finds one as well. Crux did something with that stun there. And Awoken, for the time being, is in the hill. Who is going to set up for the rotation for P2? As we are heading towards our third set of rotations. Agoge can win it here if they want to commit everything to that. They do have everybody here. The early rotation is in their favor. And it's all red in the kill feed. Once again, their guns have started to heat up recently. Awoken with a very small lead, trying to break into this hill. They have to contest for at least a little while. And it looks like Agoge is trying to win it here. They have everybody in here. One player spawned out, trying to work his way across. He may be able to play a big role in stopping this push. He's going to protect the wrong side, though. Jamie did not want to look for the players. Red on the kill feed once again, as it's only 15 seconds left. Agoge in a great spot here to finish it on P1. Red in the kill feed. There's one player going for a flank. This is a pinch. He gets taken out. Only 5 seconds left. This is looking like GG's. Map series in the books as Agoge wins it 3-1. Agreed, Oak? No, these are not pros. This is an amateur league that we've had going on for about like the last 15 months, something like that. But yeah, not rotating like that. Not a very good map though. It seemed like the side of Awoken missed a huge opportunity to pull away there when Agoge broke in on P5 or P4 there. That was pretty much the thorn in their side, pretty much the finishing touch on them, because they had a chance to take an enormous lead going into P5, and I think it was JB and flew in, predicted the correct corner, got a huge kill on whoever was sitting there for Awoken, and that just really kind of hurt Awoken the entire rest of that map. They were spawning back, couldn't rotate well to P5, and that's kind of where Agoge just took over. They gave up most of the time on P4. I think it was like 220 to 2 or 221 to 214, something like that, going into the third rotation. And Agoge just held on the majority or all of that time, got the win, didn't let Awoken get close to the hill. But it was a great map, back and forth for sure. But guys, give me 1 second. I am going to restart the stream so Kaibu can put the VOD on YouTube. So give me 1 second. I'm going to restart, edit the info for the teams, and be right back with you.